Right.
Kenneth, why was Kansas City a fit for you?
Because it's a winning culture.
Congress, baby. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a winning culture. Watching over the years, been to plenty of Super Bowls, and they know how to win. So I feel like it's a great fit for me.
Did you get out of the draft and you were just needed running back? Did you have any conversations with them ahead of the draft?
Nah, not that I know of. I know I met, the owner when I was coming out of college with the Doak Walker Award. We just ended up running into each other. But other than that, I never really had conversations with him.
Can you go back to that weekend, what that draft experience was like for you, though?
You saying when I got drafted? It was a lot. You didn't know where you were going to go, what teams were really interested in you. So, but when I did get drafted, it meant a lot to me. Going to Seattle. So, it was a great experience.
Just what does it mean to everybody to get this contract? Have that first of all.
Yeah, it means a lot. All the work that you put in as a kid. The sacrifices my parents made for me and my siblings. And you see it's paying off for me a lot.
Look back at the sacrifices you feel later for your home?
Yeah, definitely. Always. My pop's still with me. Still making sacrifices for me, and helping me be a better version of myself each and every day.
The Chiefs made it pretty clear that they wanted you once you got to free agency. Just what did it mean because of, like you said, their winning culture, that they sort of targeted you as their big prize?
Yeah, it means a lot. You feel appreciated and wanted. That's what everybody wants. So I'm just happy to get in here and be able to get to know the guys and work.
Yeah, made it to you won a Super Bowl. You've been Super Bowl MVP. Now you've got the contract. What's that next striking force for you?
Just trying to go get another one. I know we got a lot of great guys on the team. Like I said, I'm ready to get to know them. Just go out there and do my best.
There's a lot of context that you had with tactical goals so far. You had any exchanges with him?
Yeah, definitely. When I came here, he tweeted out and commented on my Instagram too. So, and then we talked on the phone and text each other. So, and I was able to see him today. So it was cool to meet him, real genuine person.
What is it about football that you love?
What is it about football that I love? It's a lot I love about football, but the feeling, the adrenaline, the excitement you get when you go out there and put on the pads, and I'm just competitive, so yeah.
What was the process like since the Super Bowl, as far as knowing whether or not you were going to be able to stay in Seattle and the Chiefs expressing their interest? What was that period of time like?
Just being patient, honestly. You got to be patient. You don't know who really wants you. It's kind of like, I guess, the draft in a sense where you don't know where you're going to go. But yeah, I would say just really being patient and letting my agents do their job.
It's good to hear one, but obviously besides the lucrative contract, how did the Chiefs show that to you in the process?
Talking to my agents. I mean, I didn't talk to them. I wasn't able to talk to them much, obviously. So, but when I got my contract finished, it pretty much shows that they wanted me here.
What were the conversations like with Andy Reid?
Oh, it was great. We talked about everything. Not just football. We talked about life, honestly. I like photography. He knew that, so we talked about that and all type of stuff. So it was cool to get to meet him and understand who he is. I think we make a great impact. We got a lot of guys that got speed on this team. And, a lot of great players, like I said before. So everybody just want to come together as a team.
Working with another team that's running a whole lot. That is going to change.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. I hope so. But yeah, I think it will. And those guys up front, they're gonna do a great job. I watched them on film and I got to talk to some of them, so I'm excited to be here.
Is he more of a desired body more for the downs this year?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure if you're a competitor, you always want to be on the field. So, yeah, definitely.
Talk about it's not just style. Obviously, your style's unique. Part of the conversation.
Nah, not at all. We haven't really spoken about that. They just told me they liked what they saw on film. So.
I mean, you're going to be coached by two former running backs that are the enemy and
Yeah, it means a lot because they played the position, so their word, I feel like it holds more weight, that much more, because they were in this position before and they played in this league, so I think it'll be cool.
Your interactions been like so far with Coach Bien? Talked to him yet?
Yeah, he's intense. Yeah. The more he talk about it, the more intense he gets. So it's been cool, but you want a person like that who's real passionate about the game, so I'm excited to get to work with him.
How do you picture yourself playing here?
How do I picture myself playing in Arrowhead? Wait, say that again?
How do you imagine that, like, getting in the Arrowhead, like, playing for Chief for the first time?
Oh, okay, yeah, got you. It'll be surreal, finally get in there and stadium. I came out rookie year, but I was on the other side, so it'll be cool to have, be out there playing, seeing all the fans.
What have you heard so far about Kansas City as far as the culture here in the Midwest?
Y'all got good steak out here. We went to a steakhouse the other day, and it was pretty good. So I'm excited to get to learn more about the area for real.
Did you, how close was the decision? Did you really court other teams? Did you have anything else that you really looked at, or was it here?
It was other places I looked at. It was other places, but it wasn't. This is where I want to be.
You can get Kenneth with a big opportunity like this.
A lot better. You get put in situations and get opportunities. I feel like you got a lot of chance to up your game.
Maybe display here that you maybe did get the opportunity, or just with more experience.
I guess just everything, bro. All around. Just want to be a better player.
All right, guys. For Botox, we're going to have you hold this up real quick. Just step over to the side. Yep. Give me that. Oh no. We need a bigger rub, don't we? Smile. All right, guys. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you.
Chris, welcome to Kansas City.
Thank you.
What made Kansas City right fit for you?
Agents got me right with them, and it was a no-brainer for me to come here, and got ties with Coach Reed and with BYU, and system-wise is perfect. So just excited to be here.
Did you interact with Coach Reed at all?
Say that one more time. Like today? Oh yeah, just through BYU. He royalty over there, so. So just hearing all the stories about him and my coach at BYU, that was his mentor. So I'm real close with him. So he talks highly of Coach Reed. So today I got to meet him. So it's pretty cool.
So when news of you signing, bro, Chris Jones went to his Twitter account and said you're a dog. I guess what does it mean to hear that excitement from your future teammate?
No, I'm pumped to be able to come in and play next to Chris. I just met him for the first time in the weight room, and he looks pretty mad about last season, and I'm excited. I can't wait to be able to go and be able to help him out and be able to help out the defense as much as I can.
The journey multiple teams, to hit this contract with these years, know that you're going to be here for a bit. What does that mean to you to have that journeyman type attitude and mentality about yourself and now be able to be consistent with this?
It was always fuel to the fire for me to be able to go out and each year try to prove it to myself and prove others. And there's no difference going into this season. Just continue to prove. But so grateful for Kansas City and for allowing me to come in and have another opportunity. Yeah.
Chris, what does you pride yourself on being a defensive lineman, especially one type like that?
No, I love being physical. My game is I take a lot of pride in how physical my hands can be. I take a lot of pride in how fast I can get off the ball. So for me, those are the two things I feel like I bring to the table, and I can't wait to be able to learn from Chris and learn from all the other guys in the D-line room that does everything so well. So yeah, it'll be fun.
What's your favorite thing
Your name is you're about trying to play small.
No, I'm not, but that's always open for me. So if he got it, I'm ready. It was so fun. I'm grateful for the coaches for trusting me enough to even give me the opportunity to try, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I really enjoyed it.
Kenneth, what's it like to have him on your team instead of having to try to throw kids in there?
Man, he's a dog. We got to see it in February, unfortunately. But super happy to be able to be his teammate and not be able to be on that side of the ball game.
How about the parent for Jordan's end?
Man, super smart, man. Smart back, very patient. Hits the holes when it's there. He can start in the A gap, go all the way down to the C gap, hit all the way to the sideline. And we saw it. The runs were supposed to go in. They ended up going out. He picked up about 40 yards. So, he's going to be a fun player to be able to watch. I'm glad I'm on his side.
Travis, I know everybody wants to win, but just what did that experience last year do for you in terms of motivation as to like where you might want to take your career next?
I think just it's so hard to win in this league. So I wasn't really thinking about where it would take me. I was just enjoying the moment and the opportunity that we were given, because I know I've been on teams where we won 3 games, 4 games, and so it doesn't come around a lot. And so for me, last year was just a whole lot of gratefulness and just being excited. Now I get to be in the culture where they're used to that. So.
How much does it mean to you that you got a multi-year deal, right? You're not just on a 1-year deal. You're not going from team to team, which has been much of the case for your career so far.
No, it means a lot, man. It means a lot to me to feel wanted and to feel like that you belong somewhere, man. It's a pretty cool feeling, man. And I'm grateful for all the teams I did get to be with. For the fact that I get to be here just for a little bit longer, man, feels good.
Last question. BYU connection with Coach Reed. I know you play with Kingsley, but do you know him at all?
No, I know Kingsley. He was a young pup. So when I left, he was barely coming into BYU or getting his feet wet, and it was super cool to see him do what he did last year and kind of grow within his first year. And I can't wait to see him and learn from him and grow with each other.
All right, thanks so much, Tonda.
Yep.
We got the prison here. Everyone else is now.
You can smile.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
In professional sports, there are certain moments when emotions go beyond strategy, trophies, and statistics. These are the moments when athletes show their true character and the human side behind the competition. For Kenneth Walker III, one such moment happened during his first interview after officially becoming a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. During an extended conversation with reporters, Walker spoke openly about fulfilling his dream of joining the team. While sharing his excitement, he surprised many by warmly mentioning 2 names that have become powerful figures in both sports and entertainment: Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. His words reflected admiration but also revealed a genuine and personal perspective on the stars admired by millions around the world. The press conference took place at the Chiefs training facility on a bright afternoon in Missouri. Walker walked into the room with a modest smile, proudly wearing a red jersey featuring the team's logo. For many athletes, joining a new team is simply a professional step forward. For Walker, however, it felt like a dream finally coming true. "I've watched the Chiefs play for years," he said. "This is one of the greatest organizations in the National Football League, and when the opportunity came, I knew I couldn't pass it up." Walker explained that from the moment he arrived in Kansas City, he sensed something special about the environment. It wasn't only the professionalism of the coaching staff, it was also the strong feeling of unity among the players. Yet the moment that touched him the most came from an unexpected meeting. After finishing his first practice session, Walker was given a tour of the team's training facilities. As he stepped into the gym, he suddenly heard a voice behind him say, "Welcome to the family, buddy." When he turned around, he saw Travis Kelce. For Walker, the moment was unforgettable. Kelce greeted him with a handshake and a friendly hug, treating him like an old teammate rather than a newcomer. "He made me feel like I truly belonged here," Walker later shared. Instead of discussing playbooks or game pressure, Kelce kept his message message simple and meaningful. Here, we fight for each other. Those words stayed with Walker long after the conversation ended. But the experience became even more surprising a few minutes later. While Walker and Kelce were still talking in the locker room, the door opened and someone else walked in. To Walker's amazement, it was Taylor Swift. Looking back at the moment, Walker laughed. "I thought I was dreaming," he said. The global pop superstar whose music has reached audiences across the world had stopped by to visit her fiancé, Travis Kelce. Walker admitted that he didn't quite know how to react. "I grew up listening to her songs," he said, "and suddenly I'm standing in the same room with her." According to Walker, Swift was the one who broke the ice. She approached him, shook his hand, and warmly welcomed him to the team. Her kindness made a strong impression. "There was no superstar distance," Walker explained. "She was just very friendly and down to earth." Their conversation quickly became relaxed and natural. They spoke about football, life in Kansas City, and even music. "She asked me how I felt about joining the team," Walker recalled, "and I told her I was still trying to understand if it was all real." Swift simply smiled and responded, "Sometimes the best things in life feel that way." Walker also had high praise for Kelce, describing him not only as an outstanding player but also as a genuine leader. "He really cares about everyone in the locker room," Walker said. According to Walker, Kelce later spent some time speaking privately with him about adjusting to the Chiefs' offensive system and staying confident during high-pressure moments. "He doesn't just talk about winning," Walker said. "He talks about what it means to be a good teammate."